I hope that answered it. Is there anything I left out, sis?
I don't think so. I just wondered, what does your Passover meal consist of?
Well, the Passover meal, I think different people do different ways, but one of the main things that we have to make sure we remember, that we do make sure we remember, is the Master's Supper. The partaking of the bread and the wine at this time. This is literally the same time that the Messiah partook in the bread and the wine, and he says, "Do this in remembrance of me." As far as a Passover meal, because the lamb is a sacrifice, sometimes people they make lamb chops, or some people they just eat together. Sometimes there's some people who eat nuts and grains and raisins and berries, and do it more natural. But there's no specific rule for the fellowship meal, because the Pesach dinner is actually a sacrifice that Yahushua fulfilled. But he gives us another emblem which represents the same thing. So you have the lamb, which represents the Messiah's body, and then you have the blood that they put in a doorpost, which of course is Messiah's blood. But we see the Messiah giving us an emblem to remember it by the Master's Supper, where he takes the bread and he says, "The bread is my body," and then he takes the wine and he says, "The wine is my blood." So the same emblems that we have at Pesach is the emblems of the Master's Supper that he gives us to remember. Now, what people want to eat after that, if people want to make lamb, that's fine, but you can't call it a Passover lamb, because Yahushua is our Passover lamb and he's completed that sacrifice, So, um, the dinner, how that goes is up to you. But the Master's Supper is something that I believe Yah wants us to remember.
Thank you.
No, praise Yah.